Segura. Yes. Please sit down.
Thanks.
Yeah. But Dan, I've gone over some of your documents here, and your cover letter really jumped out at me. Kind of an interesting paper you use for that.
Well, yeah, it's a little yellow.
Yeah.
It's the same one I used to get my first job at Allen College, and then to get my job at Delta College. You know, it's always done the trick for me this far, and in fact, can I have it back after you hire me, because I might have to another interview in 10 years, and really I don't want to break my streak of good luck.
Lucky cover letter. Okay, really good. And the type font you use I found real interesting. I couldn't quite put my finger on what kind of font is that?
Well, it's really classic look, isn't it? Really classic. Actually, I still have the typewriter that I used to make that resume. It's up in my attic. If you want to use it for your resume.
Well, let me get back with you on that one. Well, let's talk a little bit about your qualifications. I'm sure you spent a lot of time preparing for this interview.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, can you tell me a little bit about specific experiences you've had in your past positions and how they prepare you to meet the requirements of this position?
Well, you know, I mean, you've known me for years, and you know what I do. I mean, you know, I'm all over Delta. I've done a lot of different things, and in fact, we were on that one committee together. You know, it was a few years ago, and what were we doing? It was that one thing for the dean. No, we had to make a report. We met for almost like a year. We had to make a report at the end.
Well, let's see if it's on your resume. It's in here somewhere.
Why would I put a little committee on my resume? I mean, you know, you know what I do. It says I work at Delta College. Isn't that enough?
Well, okay. Well, let's move on from there.
Wait, you were on that committee with me. You know what? I think you were supposed to be on the committee, but you never showed up to the meetings.
Yes, that was probably.
It is a great example of how perfect I am for this position.
Yes, it is. Yes. Well, then tell me about what are your top 3 strengths and maybe your top weakness that you have.
Strengths. My coworkers say I make a pretty good pot of coffee. I mean, sometimes they complain because I never clean out the pot or the coffee maker, but I rinse it or swish it most times. That's 1. 2. Well, I know it's not really part of my job, but one thing I like to do is shut down the front computers at night as everything closed down. It's just something symbolic about closing this place down and leaving the heck behind me. You know, actually, I mean, really, I enjoy opening the computers, but everyone always makes it in before me, and so I'm never going to do that. So let's see. I need a 3rd one. You know, they say I'm pretty good with computers in general, not just, you know, opening and closing them. But my supervisor hasn't ever really said that out loud, but I sort of always think that because she's always giving me these really hard things to do, like in Excel and other stuff. And then I always end up asking Valerie Bledsoe or Terry Gould, Doris Linus to help me with those, and she just keeps giving them to me, so I don't know. So I think I'll go with that. I'm good with computers. Weakness. Well, one of my biggest weaknesses is I keep losing stuff in my desk. I mean, you know, it's a little messy, but I generally know where things are. Lately, I've been losing a lot of notes and phone messages. I don't know. I almost missed the speed.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, never mind.
Is that pretty much it?
That's pretty much it.
Well, I think enough. You know everything I need to know about you. Do you have any questions you have of me?
Questions?
Yeah.
Just do questions. Okay, I have a question. Where's the best shirt? It's all I can think about this whole interview. It's a really nice shirt.
Yeah, I'll have to get back with you on that, and also we'll get back with you about the job there too. But thank you for coming in today.
You're welcome. Thanks. Well, if you didn't get that, that was actually what my last interview looked like. So I just took the transcript right from there. That's why I'm still here at Delta, and I really appreciate that. Just kidding. You know what? There's going to be a lot of changes at Delta, possibly with people retiring, and I'm sure that y'all have seen some of the announcements for people as they retire, as positions may be coming open, and some of us have to dust off our job placement skills, and some of us spend our days doing that stuff in terms of helping people think about their employability and their skills. And we have a resource for staff as well as students in career services, and then we'll be happy to critique resumes, practice a mock interview, even provide you some sort of do's and don'ts. In fact, Martin helped put together the do's and don'ts that are on the back of the little flyer that you're getting handed out right now. And other examples, keywords to use, considerations between Mary and